Oops, sorry. Hello, Tech. My name is Matthew Vandeputte. I'm a time-lapse photographer living in London. This channel is all about time-lapse travel and tutorials. Today, I'm teaching you a fun way to edit your time-lapse, your airplane time-lapse videos. Let's go. Alright, this is the clip that we're working with. I can't really remember where I shot this. The bridge looks a bit familiar, but I have no idea where I shot this. So if you know where this is, drop it in the comments below and help me with the engagement on this video. Thanks. Anyways, this is a fun clip because there's a lot of airplanes flying around, and what I want to do in this video is extend the trails for these airplanes. So we're going to make some airplane trails, the non-chemtrail kind, just the normal, using the lights and simulating a long exposure. So this shot is shot just like any other basic standard time-lapse. You know what it is: raw photos, fixed settings, and just let the camera run for at least 300 frames, just like I teach you in my free time-lapse ebook or my paid time-lapse ebook. And then once the sequence is done, I color grade it in Lightroom and export it in After Effects to a video file. Now, I'm working on this video file today. You can do this edit on just the raw sequence as well, but that just takes longer. So for the purpose of this tutorial, or for the sake of this tutorial, I am using the already processed time-lapse video. So follow me. Let's go to After Effects, shall we? Slap that in After Effects and then create a composition, and then go to your Effects tab and find the Echo effect, and then you're going to single click and hold on that effect, and then you're going to drag that effect using the computer mouse that you have. You're going to drag that effect onto the video file in your composition. Then you'll see you have some parameters that you can adjust, and the first one is, let me check my script, echo time. This is the time between frames from the past that you are going to be displaying. So this sounds complicated, but if you just play with it a little bit, you'll figure it out. Now, the value that I'm putting in is minus 0.04. The minus is because I want to show previous frames to go behind my plane, so it's got to be a negative value. And 0.04 is because I was shooting at 25 frames per second, and I want to have all my frames displayed. So what's that value in time? It is 1 divided by 25, which is 0.04. And because we want to show the previous shot, it's minus 0.04. I know it's a lot, but just play with it and it'll make sense, trust me, because that's what I literally just had to do to figure out this tutorial. Then your number of echoes, which is the total number of echoes. What a surprise. I just put in the max number of frames that I have. If I have 12 seconds at 25 frames per second, that is going to be 300. Now this can be quite taxing on your computer, so don't be surprised if it starts blowing. You can also just shorten this to 10 or 50 or whatever you want your effect to look like. The longer the frames, the higher this number. The max number is the max number of frames that you have in your sequence. Makes sense, right? Starting intensity is the opacity of...
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Silence! The starting intensity is the opacity of the first image in the echo sequence. Then your decay parameter changes how quickly the echo fades, or how quickly that trail fades. If you don't want it to fade at all and you want the longest trail possible, keep it at 1. If you want it to fade slowly, keep it at 0.9. If you want it to fade a little bit more, you get the point, right? Echo operator is how it blends all these frames together. You're gonna want to go for a maximum or for screen. Again, this can be very taxing on your computer, so don't be surprised that it takes off like an airplane, with or without trails. Moving on. Then hit Ctrl-0 to create a RAM preview. I actually don't know if it's still called a RAM preview. Just generate the preview, see if you like it or not, and then play around with it, adjust the parameters, export it, post it online, and pray to the algorithm gods that you get noticed in this hellscape that is social media. And that's about it, really. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Show me your results. Tag me. I am at Matt Joes pretty much anywhere, which isn't my name, by the way. That's why I started that intro years ago. My name is Matthew Vandeputte, not Matt Joes. Matt Joes is not my name, but that doesn't matter here at the end of the video. I have recently discounted all of my products on my online store, so if you've ever considered checking out what I make, now's the time. Also, very excited about very soon, I think, or maybe already, I have now launched my YouTube memberships, where you can support the channel directly on YouTube. This goes alongside Patreon, or maybe it will take over my Patreon soon. So there's that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure you tag me, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, thumbs up or thumbs down if you hated it. It's all good. And thank you. Hopefully see you on the next video. Goodbye.